What's going on, everybody? Excuse me. Excuse me. First and foremost, like always, all praises be to the Most High. I am that I am. Um, all praise, honor, and glory go to the Most High. Excuse me. After I sneeze, I gotta, you know how that go. If you black. But anyway, yeah, man. I had a lot on my mind. I'm up late, as you can see. I look like I've been up all day, right? My eyes glossy. Been getting some work done as usual. If you know me, I always talk about I'm up late and I'm always in deep thought at this time, right? So I had something on my mind and on my chest because I see and let me put out a disclaimer first. In no way am I judging anybody or shaming anybody. I'm not saying, hey, I'm doing this with my children or I'm living like this and you living like that. You wrong. But I more so just want to challenge you or challenge your thought process of what we really doing with this truth thing, right? We always say we in the truth and all that, right? But do we still got hoop dreams? You know what I'm saying? Or do we put our hoop dreams on our children? You know what I'm saying? Do we put our college career dreams on our children? Because one thing is very consistent in this Bible is turning away from our worldly desires, our worldly cares. Because as you can see, there's no arguing that this world is collapsing as far as individuality, freedom of what God you serve. You can definitely see of aggression of control. You get what I'm saying? Of course, we had the 2019 situation. Sorry about that. The 2019 situation, what we seen, people, God-given natural rights was taken away or put on the line, and they had to make a decision, which a lot of people made the wrong decision. A lot of people made the right decision. But I think that was a test, you know what I'm saying? But are we really living like we say we is? Are we really living like Christ? You get what I'm saying? Because he made it very clear, and I'm going to get into that real soon. Because, Christ ain't come to play. He dedicated his whole life. He hit the ground, and his whole life was dedicated on serving or bringing in the new kingdom or preparing for the new kingdom, teaching people, prepare for the world to come, denying this world, whosoever loves this world, I'm paraphrasing, the love of the Father is not in him. What does that mean by loving this world or the cares of this world? Because I think in this time, I think we kind of juggle both. We want to be on Christ. We want to take our cross 1 minute, and then, you can't have it both ways. So are we lukewarm? Are we lukewarm? Because Christ didn't have a home. He was out. His daily life was dedicated to serving the Most High and working for the Most High's kingdom. I often hear a lot of people say, we still live in today's time. We gotta make a living. I understand making a living, but there's a difference between making a living and actually embodying the beast system or embodying, having dreams of being something in it. For example, I done seen brothers and sisters who want to send their kids off to colleges. When you've taught them, everything that you've taught them was adverse to the Bible. Then you send them off to these colleges where they're going to reverse that teaching to them. They're going to teach them philosophy. They're gonna learn whoredom in these colleges. You're sending your kids off to Sodom and Gomorrah inside of a building. What do you think they're doing in them colleges? They're not teaching them how to serve the Most High. So you might say, "Oh, I already gave them a foundation of what to believe." So that's kind of adding to their their reservoir archives. So they can put that in their bag of wisdom. But I don't know, man. I'm not saying what's right or wrong. I'm more so just challenging the way we've been living, and are we doing this whole thing all wrong? Because it's very clear, and of course, you have instances where, like Paul, he was kind of inside of the system, but he was kind of, used to do his will, do the Father's will, and his purpose, but he was still, maintaining, I guess, his lifestyle. But I don't know, man. It's a very consistent notion in the Bible of people turning away from their life that they thought was their life, giving it up, and having faith in the Most High, and turning away. So I'm gonna get into this, man. This is Matthew 16 and 25. I'm gonna go a little earlier though, right? So I'm gonna start at 24. It says, "Then said Jesus unto his disciples, If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me." Right? So basically, if any man will come after me, so anybody that will try to take on Christ's doctrine or try to live like Christ and follow his purpose, he will have to deny himself. How do you deny yourself? What are your personal wants, your personal desires, your own? What was your purpose before you came into the understanding? All those were your personal desires. Hey, I used to want to be a rapper. I used to like to play basketball. But once I came into the understanding of Christ and all these, I didn't desire this world anymore. In fact, before that, I already kind of understood that this world was done. But Christ was the solution to, the light in that darkness. I knew this world was dark. But yeah, so let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. So follow him how? Christ already laid the foundation and an example of what we have to do. He laid down his life for his Father's will. Are we willing to lay down our life for, our Father's will that's in heaven? I don't know, man. That's on you. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? So mind you, it goes straight from giving up your own desires, your own purposes and lusts of this world, to what if a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? So that sounds like a decision right there. You either gonna take Satan on a mountain or showing all the kingdoms to you, or you're gonna deny that. There's no in between. Because if you're a smart, wise person, you can definitely see the direction that the world is going in. You're not going to play no middle ground no more, right? So you're going to have the beast system, a lot of these cities, all of the cities in that matter. You're going to have the AI, technology, smart cities, and all these different things. Can't buy, can't sell unless you take on this beast. And then you're going to have people that's going to be a remnant of people that's going to be protected in towns without walls, aka Could that be third world countries? Because the only lands that I know that's untouched are in third world countries. You know, so it might behoove us to come up out of those towns. I mean, come up out of those cities. You know, that are connected. You know, Satan's system is connected like a Wi-Fi, right? So if we come out of those cities and why don't we connect with the Most High's Wi-Fi? And that's separating from those cities, right? You know, Lot had to come out of Sodom and Gomorrah. Abraham had to leave one point to get to another point. Moses had to leave Egypt. So on and so on. But yeah, so, for what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? So what are you really gaining if you gain the whole world, but you lost your soul in the process? A lot of us, we be carrying this understanding, and we be like, yo, I got this understanding, but I'm about to go in this building. You know, I got to make a living. So as long as I got my understanding, you go inside that building, and you didn't set that understanding down, you know, just to make a living. And now, years later, now you're the CEO of that company, and you didn't put that understanding down a long time ago. Now you just a smart, a smart complicit guy within the system. Knowledge don't get you into the kingdom. Understanding don't get you into the kingdom. Understanding, knowledge is the tools to get you on the path. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, man. It's going to take some faith. I know Christians who ain't got understanding, but they got faith that they will lay down anything for the Most High in Christ. So just because you claim you an Israelite or you got the truth, that don't mean nothing, bro. That don't mean nothing. I know Christians that, you know, they gonna be dedicated, you know, to the death. Do we really have that type of devotion? But yeah, so for what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Dang. What say you give in exchange for your soul? Is it your time? Is it your career? Is it your purpose? And do we still got hoop dreams in this truth? You know what I'm saying? I stopped even, to be honest with you, man. I identify, of course, I'm an Israelite. You know, I fit all the prophecies in my family. Me, it's hands down. I'm an Israelite. I'm a child of Jacob. But I stopped identifying with this whole woke, clout chasing kind of. I ain't gonna say clout chasing. Let me rephrase that. This whole woke awakening thing, where everybody moving. Oh, we the Israelites. We done all the celebration. Because the celebrating stopped. The music stopped after that. You know what I'm saying? And that's when it started getting real. Everything that you learn, you have to apply that. And what I learned, that everybody not in this for what it really is, that's when I said, man, you know what? Taking up our cross ain't got nothing to do with our identity. It got something to do with our faith, bro. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna stand when times get a little bit weary? Or who gonna stand when people start to act weird? You know what I'm saying? I done seen it, bro. I done seen it before I came into the understanding. You know, people ain't really about what they say they is, man. And everybody ain't in it for the long haul. So that's all I wanted to do was kind of put this thought out there. You know, it's kind of late right now. I still gotta get a couple of hours of work in. So yeah, man, this is no shot to nobody in particular, but more so inspiring thought that I had at the moment. Usually when I let these thoughts go and I try to do them later, it don't come out like it was supposed to. Usually the Most High spark my spirit in that moment to say what I need to say in that moment for a reason. But yeah, man, pilgrims in the earth, be ready to put whatever you got on your back and keep it moving from here to the next wherever you gotta go, be ready to let it all go at any moment. Be a pilgrim in the earth. Please like, share, and subscribe. All praises be to the Most High. Peace.